जी, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry for the disturbance.
It's all good. Don't worry.
No problem, Swamiji.
Actually, I opened this iPad and I don't find my links. Then I send the ID again, Zoom ID and all. I think it's not. Anybody is there missing? Hmm. So just a minute, wait another 1 or 2 minutes, I can start. Hari Om. So take a position, we are going to start. Close your eyes, spine straight and straight. And get ready for 3 times Om chantings together. Breathe in deeply. Hari Om. Namaste. So we are going to start the discussion about the Om chanting. How many people were there in the previous class? You know, Barbara, you are there in the previous class on 30th?
Yes, I was there, Swamiji.
Ah.
Namaste.
Namaste. And Anushka was not there, or you are there in the class?
Last time I didn't, but I listened and I did the whole thing at home by myself.
Hmm.
Yeah. Thank you,
So,
Swamiji.
So Gopi was not there, yeah? You are there in the last class?
No, Guruji, I am not there.
Garima, you are there, you know?
Yes, Swamiji, I was there.
So, do you remember? We are discussing about the Om chanting, how it helps in your, how it helps physically, mentally, and emotionally. We have discussed in the previous class that if you are doing Om chanting, means you are slowing down the breath. And if you are slowing down the breath, it helps to improve your health, improve your longevity of life. Understand? So now it works, it helps physically. Now we are going to discuss how it works mentally. So today we are going to discuss how the breath helps not only physically but helps mentally also. So now we are going to know, do you know when people get angry, how they breathe? When people get angry, become angry, how they breathe?
Breath is shorter.
They breathe shorter, and what else?
Shallow, short.
Shallow, subtle, faster.
The heart races, a lot of tension.
Unrhythmic breathing, rapid breathing, shallow breathing.
Breath is hot.
And have you watched the body of these angry people? Have you watched? They start shaking, they start trembling, they start vibrating. This body become vibrate when people get angry, feeling unrest, restless, physically and mentally both. Do you know when people get angry, the state of mind is calm, quiet, relaxed? Do you know state of mind? They are relaxed people.
No,
They are calm and quiet people.
not at all.
So when people get angry, they are restless, panic, they are upset. They have lot of tensions, anxiety. Lot of restlessness, hatred, craziness, confusion, anxiety, all this thing happens. So what does it shows? When people get angry, they breathe very fast and their mind is not calm and quite restless. They become crazy, they become a lot of anxiety, their mind is scattered too much. So this shows that the breath and mind goes together. And do you know why people breathe very fast? What are the needs? And their body start trembling. What are the needs of trembling of this body? Do you know why it happens? They become restless. Do you know? The reason is that when people get angry, the brain cells become restless and they need a lot of oxygen, as well as the body, all these cells of the body, they become restless and they need a lot of oxygen, and that's why they cannot fulfill their needs. That's why the person starts breathing very fast to fulfill the needs. So understand? Because the brain cells, they need a lot of oxygen. The body cells also, they needs a lot of oxygen. And it was developed due to the anger. The cells become restless and they need a lot of oxygen to calm down, cool down. That's why they need. That's why the person start breathing very fast, unrhythmically, to fulfill all the oxygen supply. So this shows that if you are breathing slow and steady, long deep breathing, the mind cool down. And if you are having fast breathing, shallow breathing, unrhythmic breathing, the mind become restless. Yes, then we are coming to the another example. Do you know when the people are panic, they fear of something, fear phobia, horrified by something. Have you noticed how they breathe at that time?
Yes, it is hyperventilation.
Hyperventilation means they breathe very fast, shallow breath.
Yeah.
So it is very fast, unrhythmic. And have you ever watched the body also? They start
Shakes.
shaking. They start trembling, shaking, thrilling. The body get excited too much. And do you know the state of the mind? They are calm, quiet when you are having a lot of fear, panic.
Panic.
So the mind is unsettled, restless, lot of strain, lot of anxiety, tension, scary, and so many things. And do you know why it happens? In the same way as anger, the mind needs, the brain cells needs a lot of oxygen. And at the same time, the cells of the different cells of the body also, they need a lot of oxygen. And it is insufficient for a person to supply all the blood, the oxygen. That's why they breathe very fast, unrhythmic, and all these things. Understand? So this is the same way, just like anger and fear. The person is restless, lot of tension, stress, physically, mentally, both during this anger and fear. So these
Swami,
two, yes.
Swamiji, sorry, I'm interrupting. Marwa is in the waiting room. Can you just see? She wants to enter. She's not able to enter.
Marwa is in the waiting room.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. How she can join? She has to join the new group. I have to send this message. Did you send, Garima? Okay, maybe she will join. So from these two examples, we come to know that the breath and the mind goes parallelly. If you get disturbed in this mental level, the breath level also disturbed. But it is very difficult to control the anger, control the fear. But it is easy, or it can be possible to control the breath. So if you control the breath, the anger will come down. If you control the breath, means focus on the breath, it will come down. In the same way, if you focus, suppose you are very having a lot of fear, focus on the breath, slow down the breath. Automatically, everything will be slowed down. Your mind will be more settled. So these two examples shows that the breath helps not only physically but also mentally. Understand? So in the next class, we'll going to discuss about the more. Now we have known the breath is helping, not the Om chanting. We will discuss this thing in the next class, how the Om chanting is helping, not only the breath. So now we are coming to this, the practical lesson. And I hope those who are in this class, so start writing those who are not in this beginning, in this class. The first one, you know, we are sending the breath to the 3 different places, that is slow, long, deep breathing from 3 different places. This is the right breathing water. This is the yogic breathing. So number 1. And number 2 is expansion and contraction is going on at the same time. This is also automatically going on. The third thing, the breath is passing through the nostril center. This is the only way. Or this is the starting point of your breathing, or the gateway of your breathing, the entrance of your breathing. Clear? Now, number 4. You have to watch the quality of the breath. Maybe you cannot, or you can watch. This is depend. The 4th thing we have discussed also. The 5th thing is the breath is moving to this navel center. Means the starting point is the nostril center and the end point is the navel center. Understand? Then the 6th thing is we have added. You have to add the mind so that the mind will also move with the breath from the nostril to the navel center. This is the 6th thing. The 7th thing is that telling it is not the ordinary breath, it is the prana. Then we have added also it is not prana, it is the life force. It is moving. Then we have also in the previous class we have added this new thing. Means right from the beginning we are talking about this slow, long, deep breathing. Means slow down your breath, extend the length of your breathing we are talking. So now in the previous class we have extend the length from the navel center to the right hand. This is the most important thing. Means slow down the breath so that it will move up to the right hand fingertips. Understand? Means you have to slow down the breath to extend the length of the breathing up to the right hand. And look, I want to add a new thing today a little bit, make you more clarified. See, in the beginning, when people are asking you or the yoga teacher, they tell you to breathe from the abdomen. How can you breathe from the abdomen? So actually the breath is going to the lungs, and the lower part of the lungs, they expand a little more. Oh, she is telling I'm waiting. Marwa. Where is Marwa? It is not, she is waiting. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm here. Yes, thank you.
Actually, it is coming Samsung SM, and that's why I was not adding.
I don't know, as I had to connect to the new ID, so I don't know why it's written like this.
Actually, it is in this screen. It is telling Samsung SM.
Yes, I was here in the beginning, and after that it was interrupted. And when I tried again, I was waiting for a moment. Yeah.
So I did not see it is Marwa, so that's why I disconnect. Okay. So join now properly with you. So what we are taking? So the breath is moving to the lungs. Understand? Clear? So the lower part of the lungs extend too much. Then you get the pressure on the diaphragm, and the diaphragm pulls the abdomen, and you feel the breath is moving to the abdomen, or you are breathing from the abdomen. Actually, according to this medical science, it is not moving to this abdomen. It is moving to the lungs. So now we are going to prove also. It is not only the medical science is telling, it is not going to the lungs only. It is going to the abdomen also. They also admit. I am also admit that the breath is moving to the abdomen. Do you know how? When you are breathing in, all the breath is going to the lungs. And with the help of the blood circulation, the oxygenated blood move to each and every cells of the whole body. Do you know? The oxygenated blood move from the lungs to each and every cell in this body. So it is moving to the abdomen, all the cells on the abdomen. And also it is moving to the right hands, the right hand fingers tip, with the help of blood circulation. So the more you imagine or focus on your right hand, the blood circulation will move faster. The breath also move faster. And do you know, in the previous class, many people feel a lot of different sensation on the right hand. They have explained. Do you know why it happens? Since the blood is moving or the oxygen is moving to each and every cells on the right hand or the right hand finger tip, what happens? Do you know? There is a word known as palpitation. How many people know about palpitation? When the oxygen moves, breathing is moving, you get the palpitation. So each and every time, all the cells, they are getting the oxygen through the blood circulation. Means they are, every time they are getting this fresh oxygen and they are removing the carbon dioxide. So the palpitation take place, expansion, contraction take place, the energy circulation take place. So you'll find so many things. It is going on automatically. So if you send the breath to the right hand, means you focus on your right hand fingers tip, all the blood will rush to the right hand. All the oxygen will rush to the right hand. Means the breath will rush to the right hand. And you'll find all the sensation, palpitation, expansion, contraction, throbbing, thrilling, tinkling, so many sensations you'll get. Hotness, coldness, heaviness, all these things, it will come automatically because it is scientific processes going on. Clear? So today you have to do the same thing again and see how it is working and how much you can feel. What are the things like palpitation, expansion, contraction, throbbing, thrilling, tinkling, hotness, coldness, happiness, and so many things. It will come automatically. The more you focus, the more you feel. Clear?
Swami, I
Yes.
have a question. When we send mentally breath to the right hand fingertips,
Look, it is not mentally. Just focus on the right hand. The mind will move. Means the mind is moving. If you focus, mind is there. All the blood circulation will be there more and more. This is the same thing. No need of focus. Just aware. It will move. And look what is difference. Means we are not focusing. Focusing is a doing thing. We are just aware. And it is all automatically going, everything is going on. Okay, so we are going to sit down for 20 minutes because we have already passed so much time. So take your position. Marwa, where are you? Put on your
I'm
video.
I'm home, but I'm very tired, Swamiji.
Okay, okay.
I worked all the night.
Okay, just listen. If you
Okay,
can
thank
do it, is all right.
Yes, thank you.
So take your position, close your eyes, take out your glass, take out your wristwatch and all this thing. Eyes closed, spine straight, head straight. Relax your whole body. Sit down in the comfortable posture. Adjust the cushion properly to keep your spine upright and straight. And one time, Om chantings together. Breathe in deeply. The vibration on your whole body due to the Om chantings. Leaving the body as it is with the vibration. Focus on your breath. Watch your breath. Aware of your breath. Concentrate on your breath. Taking place from 3 different places. This is the yogic breathing, the natural breathing, spontaneous breathing, automatic breathing. You are watching. This slow, long, deep breathing from the 3 different places, automatically going on, naturally going on, spontaneously going on. With your breathing, be aware of the expansion and contraction also going on at the same time. Breathing is an automatic process. The expansion and contraction in another automatic process going on at the same time. And you are watching, witnessing with slow, long, deep breathing. This systematic expansion and contraction, the rhythmic expansion and contraction with your slow, long, deep breathing. With your breathing and the expansion and contraction, try to aware of the nostril center, the gateway of your breathing, the entrance of your breathing, the starting point of your breathing. Just like a sincere watchman remaining at the nostril center, go on watching your breath moving inside and outside. A continuous incoming flow moving inside, and after a few seconds, a continuous outgoing flowing moving outside through the nostril center. And you are watching, witnessing. Be sure that you are watching each and every incoming and the outgoing breath at the nostril center. Be sure that not a single breath, single flow of breath move inside or outside without your knowledge, without your notice. You are watching, witnessing each and every incoming flow and the outgoing flow at the nostril center, just like a sincere watchman. And the more you watch, you can notice the qualities of the breath also, whether it is moving faster and slower, the speed of the breath, the velocity of the breath, whether it has temperature, the temperature of the breath, the sound of the breath, the friction of the breath, the color of the breath, and so the density of the breath. The more you watch, you notice so many things. Now start moving with your breath inside and find out the target of your breathing, the end point of your breathing. That is the navel center. Each and every incoming breath from the nostril moving directly to this navel center, spreading to this whole body and back to the nostril again. Go on watching the movement of the breath in between the nostril and the navel center, just like a sincere watchman. Each and every incoming breath from the nostril center, moving directly to the navel center, spreading to the whole abdomen, the whole body, and back to the nostril again with the outgoing breath. It is a continuous process, and go on watching the movement of the breath in between the nostril and the navel center, continuously going on. And try to attach the mind also with your breathing. So the mind will start moving from the nostril to the navel center and back to the nostril again. Again from the nostril to the navel center and back to the nostril again with your breathing. And you are watching the movement of the breath and the movement of the mind in between these 2 points. And it is not the ordinary breath. It is the prana is moving in between these 2 points. and you are watching. It is not the prana also, it is the vital force. The vital energy is moving in between the nostril and the navel center. You are watching. You are witnessing. Now we have to extend the length of your breathing towards the right hand. Focus on your right hand, the right hand fingers. And the moment you focus on the right hand, the breath will move from the navel center to the right hand and back to the nostril again. Extend the length of your breathing from the nostril to the navel and navel to the right hand fingertips and back to the nostril again through the navel center. Just focus on your right hand, the right hand fingertip. The breath will rush, the mind will rush, the blood circulation will rush automatically to the right hand fingertip. Or extend the length of your breath from the navel center to the right hand fingertip. Push your breath from the navel to the right hand fingertip and back to the nostril again. Now you are breathing in between the nostril and the right hand fingertips. All the breath is moving from the nostril to the right hand fingertip through the navel center and back to the nostril again. The breath is moving, the mind is moving, the blood circulation is moving, the vital force is moving, the prana is moving, and go on watching the different sensations on your right. Since the blood circulation is moving, the oxygen is moving, the breath is moving to the right and fingertip. You can see the palpitation, extension, expansion and contraction, throbbing, thrilling, palpitating, the hotness, the coldness, the heaviness, the dryness, and so many different. Feel the energy on the right hand fingertip, since it is moving each and every time to the right hand fingertip. The palpitation, the expansion, contraction, throbbing, thrilling, tinkling, heaviness, lightness, power, energy, so many feelings are there. Everything is automatically going on, naturally going on. Now watch the difference between the right hand and the left hand. Try to recognize the difference between the right hand and the left hand. The different feelings between the right hand and the left hand. And back to the practice again. The slow, long, deep breathing in between the nostril and the right hand fingertip. All the breath is rushing to the right hand. All the blood circulation, the energy circulation, the vital energy, the prana is moving and having the different sensation, palpitation, throbbing, thrilling, expansion, contraction, the lightness, the brightness, the power, energy, and so many things. Now stop doing, don't do. It is automatically going on, naturally going on. Let it happen automatically. Just away. Be still that you are doing nothing. Everything is automatically going on, whatever it is, wherever it is, just away. Back to the practice again. Slow, long, deep breathing in between the nose till and the right finger stick. All the breath are rushing to the right finger stick with inhalation, and it is rushing back to the nose with exhalation. You are breathing in between the nostril and the right finger strip. Now forget the right finger strip, and reduce the length of your breathing in between the nostril and the navel center. Focus on your navel center now. You are breathing in between the nostril and the navel center. Breath is moving, the mind is moving, the prana is moving, the vital force is moving, spreading to the whole body from the navel center. Forget the navel center also. Just aware of the nostril center. Still, all the breath are passing through the nostril center, and you are watching sincerely. Now forget the nostril also, and just aware of the breathing automatically going on from 3 different places with the expansion and contraction. This is a natural process. Now forget the expansion and contraction also. Just aware of the breath, the slow, long, deep breathing, the yogic breathing from 3 different places. Now forget the breath and back to the physical level. The whole sitting posture from top to bottom. See the change in this physical level and get ready for one time Om chantings together and 3 times Santi. Breathe in deeply. Oh. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Very well. Put the palms together. Put in your feet on your whole body. Namaste. Open your eyes. Relax your posture. Gopi. What is
Namaste, Guruji. Namaste, everyone. Guruji, I didn't feel any sensation in right hand, but I felt very peaceful inside. One more question, Guruji. I have long exhale, but when inhaling, I'm feeling some trouble. I'm feeling that I'm not able to feel this part.
look, for this reason, you don't slow down your breath too much to have the unnecessary uncomfortable. Try your best to have the slow, long, deep breathing as far as you can. Don't slow down too much to get unnecessary tension. This is the thing. The second thing is just focus on the right hand. Maybe you will not feel today. Maybe you will feel after some days. No problem. Anushka.
Swamiji, thank you. I have had relaxation. Right hand was light and heavy and tingly in different moments. I was cold because everything's open here. I was yawning. I was breathing. So it was a mishmash, but it was wonderful because it was relaxing and it was something. But it was hard to follow. It was a lot to do, which was good because my mind wasn't active.
Look, now in the beginning it is very difficult sometimes to send the breath from the nose to the right hand. but it will go very fast. The mind goes very fast, the breath also goes very fast. The prana can goes very fast. But in the beginning, you are not acquainted with all these things. That's why it is happening.
Do we know why are we breathing in the right hand? Do we need to know?
I will tell you in the next class.
Okay.
Just now, I am giving. I know all these things. See, where you live in America? Which place you live in America?
I'm in Fresno right now. That is between 3 hours between San Francisco and Los Angeles, right in between.
In between. Suppose in which city you are staying, there is a particular city. And
Yes.
suppose the president is going to visit your city. What will happen? Do you know? The
No.
president is going to visit maybe on the 10th of May to your own city and to your own street. Do you know what will happen? A lot of change will take place because all the intelligence will move there. All these people will move. The road will be clean. Everything will be properly managed because the president is moving there. Because all power moves there. Everything will be allowed. The electricity, the roads, the sanitary, the intelligence, the bureau, and so many things. It is working in the same way in our body. This is the thing. We'll discuss more about it.
Yes, definitely aliveness of, feeling.
Barbara.
Namaste, Swamiji. Namaste, everyone. It was good, relaxing, and I could feel my hand very heavy.
Yeah.
And I felt some waves going up and down from my elbow to my fingertips.
Yeah.
And sometimes it became very light and then very heavy again. But most of the time, very heavy, and I felt like my arm was not my arm anymore. You see, like it was cut from the shoulder. I could feel like a stone on my my leg, and I couldn't feel, my upper arm. So very all this sensation.
All the different sensations you can feel.
Yes.
And do you compare the right hand and the left hand?
Yes. Completely different.
Completely different.
Yes, left hand was normal, like as usual. But the right hand, it was so many things happening,
Many things happening. Thank you, Leona.
Thank you. Namaste.
Hariam Swamiji, namaste everyone. I really enjoyed this, and it felt that the right arm had its own life, like it was very full of life, and I could notice the different balance kind of thing between the left and the right. And I know you said only from 3 places, but I find it very hard when I don't focus on the eyebrow center. So I was sending the breath there as well, but it just because
we
it
forget
helps
to
me.
talk
I'm
about
sorry.
the center, and many people they are focused more there.
Yeah, it helps me to, I don't know, get into it more when I focus there as well. So yeah, it was very, very nice. Thank you so much, Swamiji.
So we'll discuss how it works. We're talking about the president, and it is the same way it works. We'll discuss the next class. Okay? So thank you, all of you. Hari Om. Namaste.
Namaste, Ji. Namaste.